You know, we talk all the time about it all being about guest service and getting away from not my job, and how the little details, you know, I started here in '99, and back then, you know, well, we still do pillars, but how many people remember the find a way to say yes mantra that we just try to remember everywhere we go, and it's so refreshing to see that happen once in a while. We had a banquet in not too long ago, and unbeknownst to any of us, the keynote speaker's wife is actually an author. And he went home and told his wife of a situation that happened, and she obviously has much better words than I'm going to be, but Customer Management Magazine actually had this following article, and I'm just going to read you an excerpt from it. Recently, my husband Cliff was a motivational keynote speaker for a large association. He drove 2 hours to an event with a car full of books, handouts, and props for his speech. While unpacking, he could have kicked himself. He forgot his most important prop, a garbage can, a lidded garbage can. What happened as a result of his misstep led to a great customer service success story. In fact, Cliff could hardly wait to tell me about what fantastic customer service and the customer experience that he'd had at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Funny how a small customer service act can cause a wildfire of enthusiasm. Realizing that it probably wouldn't be too hard to find an unused trash can at a casino, Cliff was relaxed. When he arrived, he checked in with the association chair, who then asked the casino staff member, Sherry Putnam, for help. She located a tall trash can and brought it on stage for him. Unfortunately, the can was half full of returnable soda cans. During Cliff's speech, she would have been dropping items into the can, and he wanted to keep them clean. As he stood there looking inside the can, Sherry could see that something wasn't quite right. When she realized what it was, she didn't hesitate to empty the can and put in a clean liner. Cliff was most appreciative and proceeded to manage the details for his audiovisual setup. There was still one small thing that bothered him, though he didn't want to say anything about it. The top of the garbage can was sticky to the touch, and opening and closing the lid during his speech would not be pleasant. He chalked it up as a small price to pay for forgetting his prop. Just before his presentation was to begin, Sherry approached Cliff with good news. I noticed that the top of the garbage can was dirty, so I removed it and had it cleaned for you. Sure enough, the garbage can was glistening clean. I couldn't believe that she went through the trouble to detach the lid and have it clean, and I didn't even have to ask her. You can be certain that nowhere in Sherry's training or job description did she receive special instructions that read, should a vendor be brought to you by a customer's request to clean a garbage can, here's what you do. How many employees would have considered it over the top, not my job, to help Cliff in that situation? Sherry's standout attitude in customer service reminded me of the kind of service offered by world-class leaders. Thank you.